fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Seattle Mariners. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, hitters have a batting average against of close to 300 against him. So he's going to have to make some adjustments if he hopes to be successful.
Dexter Fowler heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with daddy long legs himself, Dexter Fowler. And he hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And look out as that one sails behind him. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Gene Segura, very good at the shortstop position. Besides being very athletic, Gene Segura also possesses one of the best arms at the shortstop position. Hopefully we'll have a chance to see him display that great arm of his in this one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there. Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Miles Mikolas, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's making his big league debut here on the mound. He's going to have a lot of adrenaline. He's going to have a lot of nerves. He's going to have to be able to contain all of that so he can go out and be effective. It's going to be tough to do, and that may be his biggest challenge all game long.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Eric Harris, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robbie Cano as this game moves along. He's proven that he's one of the best clutch hitters in the game. He's compiled over 1,000 RBIs in his career. An impressive feat, and he's still going.
In there, strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he takes a called strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short, right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Dexter Fowler, one of those long, lanky outfielders with those great strides that can cover ground, does a great job of running down balls, has a good throwing arm, and basically just a reliable outfielder.
Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Marcell Ozuna will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Ball.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Line towards center field. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Cardinals.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Batting 6.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Matt Carpenter will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give them a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nelson Cruz will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the two runs in that game yesterday.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, taken in by Wong, and he's retired 1 away.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ben Gamble comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. And many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along. Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. That misses. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Seattle, Washington. All set now for the top of the third in this one. Number 11 steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 7 homers, and 17 RBIs. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. A bare-handed pickup. No chance to complete the play, though. Runners will be at the corners.
Yeah, these are those tough kind of choppers that come at you with an in-between hop. Here, he doesn't know whether to charge it or play it on the hop, and as it turns out, he doesn't even get a glove on it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And a snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Gordon. And that's the first out of the inning. But he's got plenty of respect for that arm out there as he's going to hold steady at third with one away now.
Batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
But here you go from above. First pitch of the at-bat, why not just send it right back up the middle and pick up the RBI? That's about as simple as this game can be right there.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at first and second with one away. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Cano ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Marcell Ozuna stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Too high. And it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Three and one. Here it is. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll head. Mike Zunino will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under .230 over his last 10 games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
0 for 3 yesterday. 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Wong is there, and a rather easy first out.
Center fielder number 9.
D. Gordon will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, hey, goodness, he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
And he'll step off. Gene Segura is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
A runner on first with 2 away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it.
Simple throw over there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Tyler O'Neill stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
And he lays off for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Nope,
and he looks at a ball. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Seager right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nelson Cruz is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and taken in out there for the first out.
Third baseman,
his control's been real good here into the middle innings now. You'll see where this pitch is. Another great location right on the corner, and he gets him to pop it up.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still 2-2. One out, nobody on. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
A little surprised he missed that badly on 3-2. You hate to get into a position to put a guy away and then lose him to a hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Ben Gamble, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close.
Just keeping an eye on him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Striding into the box, Ryan Healy. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back in standing. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They trail this one 1-0. Number 11 steps in now.
Leading off for St. Louis, shortstop, number 11.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gordon ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Second baseman, number 16.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Colton Wong, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Dexter Fowler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Number 19 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
19.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Fowler to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall by Fowler, but he'll come up empty. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now it's Mike Zunino.
Zunino.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. At last home run, estimated to travel 431 feet. That is a long one. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's D. Gordon now. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
And if he thinks you're not paying close enough attention, he'll beat that out.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series. He's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Gene Segura standing in. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Oh,
2-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler giving chase, and that ends the inning. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Jose Martinez will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Jed Jerko will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Chopped weakly to the left. There is Seager. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Robinson Cano will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Slow roller back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Nelson Cruz will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And the pitch on 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. All square at one as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Yadier Molina will stand in here to start the seventh. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Oh and 1, here it comes. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Shot back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the seventh.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Tyler O'Neill will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
The 0-1 on its way. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
High pop-up. Healy coasts under it. He's got it 1 away.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Matt Carpenter strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And you know, as a hitter, with a runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
Into the box, number 11. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ben Gamble steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Sam Tuivalala will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Sam Tuivalala.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Nope. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. Drives it the other way to deep right. O'Neill ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
This is all hustle right here. 19. A lot of guys might hold on at second on a ball off the wall, but he knows if he can get to third with one out, these guys will have two shots to take the lead. And he gets there as the go-ahead run.
Number 19 will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Hit hard back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
Pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Cardinals 1. Mark Zaczynski will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Colton Wong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tommy Pham will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tommy Pham.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
The 0-1 pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Grounded to third. Seager has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Look at our line score there from Safeco Field in Seattle. And thus far, local fans have had a lot to cheer about as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Jed Jerko will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
He had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Trying to hold the lead. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
The 2-1 on its way. Hot shot to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here, 2-1. Tommy Pham, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
D. Gordon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Greg Garcia will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 35, Greg Garcia.
Brett Cecil is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Cecil.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Cecil's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Your attention, please. Now
called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Gene Segura is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Garcia backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
The batter, second baseman
Robinson Cano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. That's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Tap fouled at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Pham is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Edwin Diaz is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Ball
3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And this is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now in a 1-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Yadier Molina comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And the runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is various moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Number 19 is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Set to get his day started, Greg Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gamble sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 2-1. So long from Seattle.
Our final line score this afternoon.